legionbeats.com.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Quita. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you click the subscribe button below, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. As you guys can see by the title, I am finally coming to you guys to talk to you guys about my breast lift, breast reduction surgery. So I have a whole list of things that I can answer. A long time ago, I asked my Instagram to basically ask me whatever they want to know about my breast lift, breast reduction surgery. A lot of people were asking me about it, so I said that I was going to do a video to let everybody know how the whole process went, from me basically inquiring about the surgery, doing the consultation, to me actually having the surgery, and the healing process. So I guess I can just go ahead and get right into it and let you guys know what the details are. All right, so first of all, I guess I could get right into like the process of actually having the surgery. So basically, I had my surgery done through my insurance, and how I went about that is I complained about having back problems, shoulder problems. As you guys can see, I be having like these dits in my shoulder or whatever. I think I just had a tight bra on. That's why I have this, and it looked like I got a little tan. I don't know, but I don't really have to wear bras anymore because my boobs don't sag. It probably looked like that, but in this video, but they're really not sagging like they are sitting up. But anyway, the whole process is basically, I went through my insurance. Well, I talked to my doctor. Okay, so first of all, I was supposed to see my primary doctor. My primary doctor was booked up because he was retiring, so I had to see a fill-in doctor. So I did a virtual appointment with the doctor. I had some other issues I had going on, but then I also talked to her and told her that I was having shoulder and back pain or whatever. So she off bat suggested that she think that I should check into getting a breast lift, no, breast reduction, because a breast lift is considered cosmetic. So it was a breast reduction that she had suggested. So I'm like, okay, cool, or whatever. She automatically sent over a referral for me. After that, the doctor's office called me. The surgeon, the surgery clinic, which is right in the same building of my primary doctor, and it was right upstairs. They called me, they scheduled an appointment, they set up an appointment. They set up an appointment for me. I went in, did a consultation with my surgeon. She basically told me everything that she wanted to do. Felt like I needed a lift more than a reduction. And she said that, basically she just told me what she wanted to do. Asked me if I wanted to be on the smaller or the larger side. I told her the smaller side. So I asked her what cup size would I be going down to, and she said she wanted until she actually do the surgery. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever, you know, I trust you. So they took pictures and stuff, and then she was like, okay, I'm going to submit these pictures and my findings to the insurance company. And the insurance, she was like, in 4 to 6 weeks, the insurance will send a letter out, state if they approve it or not, and they'll send it to us. So she was basically, I need a prior authorization before they can perform the surgery. So I'll say maybe 2 to 3 weeks is when I received my letter from my insurance stating that it was approved, and it was approved between October and September. Wait, no. It was approved between July, the end of July, I think, and October. Yeah, so it was between July and October that I had to have the surgery. So when I talked to them or whatever, originally they said they didn't receive my prior authorization. And if anyone is like familiar with insurance, you would know that the patient would get the prior authorization before the actual doctor's office get it. The doctor's office get it usually a week or two after the patient will receive it. So I called them in like a week or two later, I think, and then I asked if they received it. They said they received it, but they were like busy, so she didn't get a chance to call me. At that moment is when she scheduled my surgery for me. She scheduled it for August 12th of this year, and I think that was like a month. So it was like a couple weeks before it was time for me to have surgery. So I didn't have to do anything like how my BBL surgery was. I didn't have to go through a lot like that with this surgery, because this surgery wasn't as high risk as a BBL surgery, so I don't really have to do that much. So I'm trying to think if this is still, and yeah. So anyway, what happened next? When it got closer, no, at that point she scheduled all my appointments. So she scheduled my surgery, she scheduled my labs, my pre-op. I had to have like a learning appointment or something, and then she scheduled my post-op appointment as well. So pre-op, I just went in, they asked a bunch of questions that they already asked, yes, no, take your vitals, all that. The what is it called? It wasn't called a learning, it was called something where it was like an educational appointment, and it's basically you go in, you sign a bunch of paperwork, and then they give you a drain. Did they? No, they didn't give me a drain yet. They didn't give me a drain. They gave me a lanyard for a drain and said, just in case they do give you a drain, you're gonna use this so that your drain isn't just falling all over the place, like it'll keep up with it or whatever. And what else did she say? We just basically went over if I had any questions or anything. And what else did we do that day? I don't think we did much that day. And then after that, I had to get some labs done, which was, I had to get my labs done, and I had to do, what else did I have to do? I had to take a COVID test, and that was pretty much it. Oh, and then at the pre-op appointment, they gave me like these wipes. So basically, you take a shower the night before, and then after the shower, I think you wait like 30 minutes to an hour, and then you wipe your body down with the wipes. The next morning, you do not take a shower, you just wipe yourself down with those wipes. Then you go to the hospital or whatever. The process at the hospital was very organized. Like, they were like really on time. Like, I didn't have any issues with that. So what happened was, the day of surgery, well, the day before surgery, they called to tell me what time I needed to be at the surgery clinic. So I go in at the surgery clinic, and then they give you a pager once you check in. They gave me a pager. Once the pager went off, they took me to the back, and then they had like these specific times. It was like a new person coming in, a new person coming in, a new person coming in to introduce themselves. And it was basically got to the point where the whole team introduced themselves to me before the actual surgeon came in. Everybody was coming. They, of course, asked her the same questions they always ask when you go to the hospital. Put in my IVs in. What else? And then they put this thing over me. It was like warming my body up or something. And it was basically chill. I was kind of getting like nervous at that point. So then my surgeon finally came in, marked me up, told me to go to the bathroom before I go to surgery. And then I laid on the bed. No, did I walk to the room or did they roll me out? I think they rolled me out. I can't remember. I can't remember if they rolled me out or if I walked. But all I know is once they the anesthesia kicked in, I was out of there. So when I woke up, I started having an anxiety attack. Like, I woke up, I was good, and I'm just trying to figure out where I'm at. and I had a bad anxiety attack, so they put me back to sleep. And then I woke back up, and I guess they like tried to slowly like wean me off of the anesthesia. But I've never well, okay, I only had anesthesia twice, when I had my BBL and when I had this one. I had my BBL, I didn't have an anxiety attack. Like, I just woke up, I was joking around with everybody, and I was shaking. This time I was like freaking out, like I couldn't breathe. And it wasn't that I couldn't breathe because it was in the tubes or anything. I was just having a bad anxiety attack, so they had to put me back to sleep to calm me down. After that, like, I didn't feel no pain at all. I was in bed. When I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my God, my boobs are small as hell. But I didn't care because I wanted them small, because I figured, like, if I gain weight, I'm going to gain weight back in my boobs anyway. So, like, if I did want them to get bigger, I'm pretty sure I could have made them get bigger. But anyway, I felt good. Like, the first day, I felt great after the anesthesia shit stuff wore off. They prescribed me medication and stuff. And honestly, the first day, I felt a little bit of pressure. Like, laying down, I felt a little bit of pressure. And it was only because my boobs were, like, tight because of the stitching and stuff. But after that, like, I didn't feel any pain throughout my whole healing process, from the day of till I was completely healed. Now, what I can say is the only time I felt pain is if, like, I got squeezed or if I hugged somebody and they're, like, pressed up on it. Like, it definitely hurted. It definitely was painful, but it wasn't to the point where it was, like, excruciating pain. It was just one of those things where it's like, okay, it's super sore, you can't do that. Let me see what else is on here. Before I get into anything, yes, it was free because I went through my insurance, so I didn't pay anything. Okay, so with my experience, was it painful? It was not painful. It wasn't painful at all, like I just said. Like, only time it was painful if I like hugged somebody or something, or bumped my boobs or something. And also, they tell you, like, at least the first 3 to 6 weeks, you're supposed to, like, not move your arms above your head, and you're not supposed to do anything, like, too strenuous. You're not supposed to do too much the first 3 to 6 weeks, I think, because you can, like, basically you could, like, bust a stitch or something, or yeah, something can happen basically to your incisions, and that's the reason why they want you to just sit the hell down somewhere. How long did it take to heal? My incisions, like, were pretty much completely healed by week 4. By week 4, my nipples and, like, the stitching at the bottom. Oh, and she did a T incision, and the T incision is basically, like, right at the bottom of the boob, and then it's a line right under the nipple vertically, and then around the nipple. That's how the incision was. But anyway, it took me 4 weeks. My incisions were completely healed. I still had tape on it because the tape that they put on there, they also use, like, some medical glue, and the medical glue keeps the tape on there. So I had to wait for the glue to fall off in order for the tape to come off or whatever. Now, on one of my boobs, I did have split and stitch. I think that's what it's called. I forgot what it's called. But what I did was I got some Manuka honey. I ordered that off of Amazon. It's just basically medical grade honey. You put it on there, and when I tell y'all it healed within a few days, y'all, like, I promise you, like, if y'all have any issues with incisions, and I ain't even just talking about, like, with a breast reduction, breast surgery, like any type of surgery you have, if you have any issues with your incisions, like getting infected or getting a split stitch or anything, get some Manuka honey. You can get it from Amazon. I don't know if you get it from any other store or not, but get some Manuka honey, and I promise you it will heal. Like, trust me. Was it painful? I already told y'all that. Am I satisfied? I'm completely satisfied with my surgery. What I'm gonna do is, at the end of this video, I will post the clips of my surgery, like, because I recorded a little bit of the day of surgery, after surgery, and I think at a post-op appointment. So I'll make sure I include those clips at the end of this video. But I am completely satisfied. Like, I don't think there's anything else that I could have asked for better for this surgery. Like, I appreciate my surgeon. She was very she educated me on everything. She let me know all the risks. She let me know what she can and cannot do. She was just very honest about, you know, what my outcome was gonna be. And I didn't go in with high expectations. I just went in like, okay, whatever she could do is what she can do. And I did not know that she was gonna exceed my expectations. So definitely recommend her. Now, what I will say is, I don't want to put her name out on this video, but if you guys live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, you can DM me on Instagram if you're looking to have a breast lift or a breast reduction surgery, and I will definitely let you know what my surgeon name is. I just don't want to put her name out there like that, and you know. But if you live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, or if you're if you're in that area in Wisconsin, period, and you're looking to get a breast reduction, breast lift surgery, DM me on Instagram, Quita B 2 underscores, QUITA, the letter B and 2 underscores. I'll definitely let you know what her name is. Why did I get it done? So I got this surgery done because for me to be at a young age, and this is what the surgeon told me too, for me to be as young as I am with no kids, my boobs were very large and they were saggy. I'm just gonna put it out there, like gravity was pulling the motherfuckers down. So they were saggy, and she said that I didn't have any kids, I never breastfed or anything, so there was no reason why my boobs should have been that way. So she suggested that I get a breast lift. Now, I always been kind of insecure about my boobs since I was younger, because when I was younger, everyone would point it out like, oh my God, your boobs are so big, and it was an insecurity for me. So I definitely wanted them smaller. I wanted to go into smaller, and a lot of women like their boobs to be bigger. I don't like boobs. I don't like big boobs, and it could, like I said, it could be that I was just very insecure about it due to me being told constantly every day or every time someone see me that I have big boobs. So I had to get them gone. The scarring, I do still have scarring. It lightened on one boob, is lighter than the other one. And what I can say is that when my surgeon, okay, so I was basically using vitamin E and cocoa butter on my incisions and like massaging it. My surgeon, she realized that it was lightening up my scars, because I never told her what I was using, but like I would go to my appointments and she would be like, whatever you're using is lightening up your scars. It was darker than the last time I seen you. And I told her what it was, and she was like, great. She was like, I'm so glad that you're using that, because we typically try to tell people to use those type of products because it can help. She was like, because there is like some medical, what are they called? They're like, I don't know, it's not tape, but I think it is medical tape. You can put it on there and it's supposed to lighten up the scars, but she said it's very expensive, like over $100. So they recommend that people try the cheaper route with like vitamin E and cocoa butter first to see if it lights up, and then you can like try the other way. So I don't think that my scars will completely get like non-existent, but I feel like eventually I could get them to lighten up more. I feel like they lighten up a lot since I had the surgery. So, and I'm not really tripping about the scarring, honestly. Like, who am I going to be showing my boobs to? Who? I'm not just out here, like, just showing my boobs to people. So, it really doesn't matter to me. But, my nipple sensation. So, one boob, I got the sensation almost immediately, like within the first week. And when I tell y'all, like, it was OC. Like, when I tell y'all the sensation was I have more sensation. I had way more sensation than prior to having the surgery. So like my sensation was like, when I tell you so sensitive, airheaded, like, you know what I mean? Like the sensation definitely came back in one, and it was like, you can almost feel when your nerves are reconnecting or whatever. The other one, it took a little while for the sensation to come back, but the one on the right, it came back almost instantly. So everybody's body is different. Some people they do say it can take 6 months to a year for your sensation to completely come back. So they tell you to be patient. So don't have high expectations about your nipples. I'm gonna just say that. But one nipple definitely, like, everything was just making this nipple just go crazy, basically. How I kept everything clean. I use antibacterial soap in my healing process. So the whole time my incisions were healing, I was using Dove antibacterial soap. I was either using Dial or Dove antibacterial soap. I highly recommend anyone that has surgery to make sure you use antibacterial soap, just to make sure that it can help prevent any infections. Of course, it's not going to stop you from getting infections, but it can help prevent it. But I kept it clean with that. And also I use Manuka honey as well. But I had tape around all my incisions, so that was pretty much protecting bacteria from getting in it. Sometimes I would use Bactin spray as well. If you guys don't know what that is, you could like buy it from Walmart or Walgreens or something. It's a bacteria spray, and it can prevent you from like getting infections and stuff like that. So I'll use that sometimes as well. Well, not anymore, but like when I was healing. Did I get drains? I didn't have any drains. Originally they told me that I may have to get drains. It just depends on how much fluid I had. Thank God I didn't have to have drains. I had drains with a BBL, and I absolutely hate them. So I didn't have to get a drain. I told y'all how the healing process was. It was pretty much easy. I tried to stay at the house and not do much. I got out the house and stuff, but it was like, you don't pick up nothing more than 10 pounds. So I wasn't picking up anything heavy. I wasn't picking up any kids. When you go to sleep, you're supposed to sleep with like at an angle, so you just lie flat on your back, or you can't lay on your side, or you can't lay on your stomach. That's really what it was. No exercising for a certain amount of time. Like, that was a process. Does it itch like lipo? The nipples does itch. Well, the whole boob itches, but it doesn't itches like lipo, because lipo was like crazy itching. Like, it was that itch you can't scratch, and it like makes you almost want to peel your skin up. Like, it don't itch like that, but it does itch. I feel like anytime your skin is healing, you're gonna get some type of itch, but it wasn't lipo itch. It wasn't a lipo itch. And the last thing that I'm gonna talk about is my size before and after surgery. So my size before surgery was 36, 38 double D, and I'm now at a 36C. 36C or 38D? I mean, 36C. Yeah, I'm at a 36C, and at first I was at a 36 or 38 double D. So, that's a significant change. I think it's a significant change. Like I said, it look like they're big right now, but they're really not. I'm gonna try to show y'all like up close, like what it looks like, because right now they look big, but I'm gonna show y'all closer. But after I show y'all that, then I will go into the video clips from when I had the surgery and stuff. Like, these are old, this is old footage. I was gonna do a vlog on it, but I just decided not to. And I just decided to put everything in one little video. So that's all I have for this video. As I said, I'm gonna show y'all before I end this video, I'll just show y'all up close, and then I'll go ahead and end the video. All right, guys, so this is what my boobs look like. They're not they're not that small, and they're not that big. Honestly, I feel like they grew since I had surgery. This is the side view. As you can see, they're not that big as they appear to be, but I think they grew since I had surgery, but they're not that big. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. As I said, after this clip, you guys will see like the footage, and then the video is gonna end. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, make sure you comment below. Also, you can DM me on Instagram. I'll let you guys know what my Instagram handle is. You can also find it on my description box below. I'll let you know who my surgeon is. But that's the end of this video. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other questions, or if I get an abundance of questions, I'll definitely do another video. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you click the subscribe button below, and like this video, and click the notification bell for upcoming videos. And I will see you guys in my next video.